your guy CG. We are here in St. Andrew on the East Coast Road, Barclays Park. This is the 10th anniversary celebration of the Allen School Through the Years Facebook group. The reunion weekend started on Friday with a meet and greet, and many Alenians came out. It continued today, Sunday, August the 11th, with a reunion picnic. As you can see, there are many Alenians gathered here today, having a good time, enjoying each other's company. While here, I had the opportunity to walk through the crowd and interact and meet and greet with many Alenians. And one such Alenian, my good friend Roy Downs. Yes, we were actually at school together, and I had the opportunity to interact with him again today. And I thought it a good thing to introduce you to my good friend Roy Downs.
Yes.
Roy, tell us what has happened since you left school. In fact, in which year did you leave school?
I left in 2001. I graduated in 2001 and I went back for a second year in 2002. A lot has happened. A lot has changed. A lot of people will not recognize me because it was much different in school. It was a different side.
When you say you were much different, what do you mean?
Everybody always knew me as a big guy. Like, I still big, but I was,
But a different kind of big.
Yeah, I was overweight, and I've made a drastic change in my life, health-wise, activity-wise, career-wise. I do a lot.
And that is one of the things that I really feel good about. Roy is not the same Roy that you know at school. He's now a much slimmer dude, and he has really brought out his handsomeness even more, as you can see. And I see that must be one of the major accomplishments since having left school, because you're even more active now than you were when you were at school. Yeah. What do you do now though, Roy?
Well, fitness is a part of my life. I have my own gymnastics school. I currently have the only mobile gymnastics company in Barbados and the second only gymnastics school in Barbados. I'm a fully certified gymnastics coach. I'm also an IT consultant. And I have my own martial arts school as well too. So my life is pretty much centered around fitness and helping people to become better versions of themselves every day, because everybody got the potential to be fit, but sometimes just don't know where to start. Actually, one of my students are here right now from my adult gymnastics classes, Tammy Clark. She's an amazing...
Tammy Clark?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Tammy comes to my adult gymnastics classes. She does very well.
Wait a minute, Tammy is also an Alenian?
Yes, Tammy Clark is also. She's actually somewhere over there.
Okay.
In that area, she was over here.
We'll try to get an interview with her later.
Yeah. So yeah.
Is that her in the distance there?
Yeah, she's
Okay. Yeah. We'll try to get an interview with her later. So so you've got that fitness school going.
Yeah.
And you cater from ages
2.5, 2.5 years. So my oldest student is, I would say he's 55, close to 60.
Yeah. And how is the business going?
Well, it's been up and down. I mean, the economy has changed, life has changed in Barbados, so having one job is not always, sufficient. So,
correct.
A business is what is make it. Like I go after the money where it is.
Why not? Why not? You've been doing a lot for yourself. Yeah. You've also started a family.
Yeah. So I have a son. He's 2.5 years old, and he does gymnastics.
Wow. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, he's
What's his name?
Yeah, his name is King Downs.
His name is
King Downs.
King, yeah. As in his first name is King?
Yeah, because Roy in French means king. So I don't want to name him after me, but I wanted me to be the last Roy, because Roy is a really old name.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, so he named him King. Yeah.
Good.
And he's
Kingdom.
actually king of the daycare. Like, everybody loves this kid at daycare. He's definitely his father's son.
And like most fathers, you gloat over him.
Yeah. I gloat over him. Everybody on Instagram, on Facebook, they got so many people that want babysitting and take care of you. Like,
he's a handsome little fella. I've met him on a few occasions, and he really is a handsome fella. And I look forward to him being a fit dude just like you.
Yeah, man. He on the way. Like, he's got gymnastics and swimming every Friday.
Great.
Yeah.
So, how did you learn about this reunion weekend?
Through Facebook. Then other Alenians I would have seen in passing.
And now that you are here, how do you feel? What is the vibe like? Describe it for us.
It's very reminiscent. A lot of good memories. The vibe is good. Everybody's nice and friendly and warm and inviting and thing. And, the Aline spirit is very strong amongst this right now. You can feel it, and the energy is very good. Everybody's
Great.
having a good time.
And it's a party-like atmosphere here at Barclays Park.
We had a performance by our very own Maya Rose. It was very good. Everybody loved it and enjoyed it, and it brought even more life to the event
Party.
itself. Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad I got the opportunity to meet up with you again. We're going to chat some more. Is there anything else you want to say to those watching as we close off this interview?
Just that be the best that you could be. It doesn't matter the school you go to be honest. It just matters who you are as a person and what you want to do with your life. But I'm always proud to be an Alenian, and Alene School has taught me a lot. My morals, my English teacher, the
Who
honorable,
was your English teacher?
the honorable Miss Julia Beckles.
The current principal at the Allen School.
Yeah, the way that she taught us and the principles and the morals that she instilled in us, although she was just our English teacher, still resonate with me, to this very day. In my old age, at 34 years old.
And she's aged like fine wine. I mean, she's principal now.
Yeah, she's still the same way,
And she's still the firm lady that she has always
Yeah.
been. And I think
Yeah.
that has assisted in making us the young men that we are today.
Actually, it's so funny that one of my former teachers as well too, I teach her niece, that's Miss Deese. That was our,
Miss Deese, our home ec
yeah,
food and nutrition.
yeah,
How could we forget?
Yeah, her niece comes to my adult.
Do you remember the days of being put out of class?
I remember the days. Miss Deese is
You said her daughter or
her niece.
Her niece.
Yeah,
Okay,
I teach her niece. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I remember the days. Miss Deese was a very interesting person.
Yes.
I love her to death. If I see her now,
We love her to death.
Yes,
That was that laugh.
Me and Carson was the only two boys in here that did food and nutrition.
And that was historic because in those days it wasn't normal for boys to do food and nutrition.
Yeah, we
So
was definitely-
being two boys in what would otherwise be an all-girl class was an interesting mix.
Yeah.
And I don't think Mrs. Deese, well, she was Miss Deese then. I don't think she dealt with that very
Yeah,
well.
I know, right? Yeah, because he was like the first of many. So, it was definitely an experience out in school. From being a Cub Scout, being in the school band under the direction of Mr. Atkins.
Yeah.
And many of my friends who have become accomplished musicians, seeing them and actually know some of them I teach their kids, gymnastics and stuff like that, and I interact with them on a daily. It bring back a lot of memories.
Yeah.
And the school was very pivotal to my development in my life and as a person.
An experience that you wouldn't trade for anything else in this world.
No.
But Roy, it's really good chatting with you. We can continue this conversation into tomorrow.
Yes.
But in the interest of time, I want to thank you for sharing a piece of your life, a piece of your Allen School history with us. And I look forward to seeing you even outside of this event.
Yeah, definitely.
So thank you.
Definitely, you have not heard the last from Roy Downs. Definitely. I got a lot of plans in motion for Barbados and gymnastics on the whole. So you guys will be hearing from me.
But why not? Tell us where we can find you.
Well, you can find me on Facebook. My personal account is ROI_BOI246 on Instagram. My gymnastics school is Acroflex Barbados. My martial arts school is Capoeira Barbados. Capoeira Malaise Barbados. So Malaise is spelled males. So Capoeira Males Bidos on Instagram. My pages are open, so you can view my pages and you can see some of the things I do and the amazing feats that that.
And he's very active on social media. Or people can just simply Google Roy Downs Barbados.
Yeah, because people, I'm a gymnast. Well, acrobat. So people will just be amazed to see like 245 pounds flying through the air.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
I've
I do a
seen
lot. I do a lot. So yeah. But you know what? My goal and my mantra that I live by is the school motto: for others, not self. And my goal is to help kids and people to be better versions of themselves every day.
Great,
because you know what, it's about not what we do, but the legacy that we leave behind. And you know what? Before I leave
words.
this earth, I just want to help as much people as I could.
Ditto, I endorse that. Well, thank you, Roy. We'll chat some more. Thank you.
All of the young them that can handle the ride. I want you push back the structure, let him and hit the tide. I could see you watching it, and if you lose them all to handle it. When I take me bumper down to the ground, when I just whine it round and round. I could see you watching it, and I know that you want to sample it. When I drop the bumper down to the floor, making you want me more and more. You like it when I whine and bend over. You like it when I push back me bumper. You like it when I drop me hips and work with it, cause I'm making you wonder. You like it when I whine and bend over. You like it when I push back me structure. I want help saying this for you. Bounce on it, but you can't get the number. I whine it. I want the man with the hand on me. I want the man with the hand on me. When I drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it to the ground. I whine it. I know you're feeling it, and you feel you see what I deal with it. When I take me bumper down to the ground, when I just whine it round and round. But you cannot handle me, cause I come out to shut down the party. When I drop the bumper down to the floor, making you want me more and more. You like it when I whine and bend over. You like it when I push back me bumper. You like it when I drop me hips and work with it, cause I'm making you wonder. You like it when I whine and bend over. You like it when I push back me structure. You like it when I drop